And of course, I don't think there's any Batman fan who didn't play Batman Forever. And I honestly don't know why. I like this part of the review because it holds one of the greatest nerd rants I've ever heard in my life. And for those of you who watch this review know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep, there's a reason why Acclaim is no longer in business. And the rant I'm talking about is the jump button. I love that rant. It's absolutely hilarious. Now, to be quite honest, I never knew that the fight engine for Batman Forever was the same as Mortal Kombat, because I know I might receive negative points for this, but I never played Mortal Kombat. I never played the arcade version. I never played the console version, so I had no clue as a kid that this game was ripping off that. Now, obviously, I played Street Fighter. Kind of. I played Street Fighter 4. I never played Street Fighter 1. Played part of Street Fighter 2. Also, this grappling hook. Another great joke. Just goes into flying. I thought that was cool. That's such a funny rant. It's always fun to listen to him go completely ballistic on something in his videos. In this case, just a control. I love this. I love how he just yells. Now, a lot of people, have different opinions on some of James's rants. They think it's mainly just screaming for the most part, but no, it isn't. He's screaming as well as giving advice, information about the game. Other, reviewers who are similar just scream for no reason at all. Another great joke. I'm probably gonna get negative points for this too. I played as Robin. I didn't play as Batman. Actually, that's a lie. I actually played as Batman once, but I was actually a fan of the Robin character from Batman Forever. Granted, he didn't look anywhere near the same in the game as he did in the movie. I love this joke. I know, long pauses in between talking here. I'm actually really enjoying watching this. The same as, when I did the Angry Video Game Nerd versus Nostalgia Critic, the final battle commentary that I did. Okay, we are reaching... This I didn't like, though. When I played this game, it took me an hour to figure out that you can jump down. I actually got stuck in one of the upper levels for a good hour because I couldn't figure that out at all. So I actually can relate to this joke by James. And also, I was a kid, so I wasn't really much into reading the instruction manual either. Which, as an adult now, I still don't like it. Greatest joke coming up here. Mainly because of the expression. Again, I love the expressions in that mask.
Fuck beyond belief! It's like the controls in this game are like something you do for a cheat code, not a basic move.
The reason why I'm such a big fan of the Angry Video Game Nerd is because, it does remind me kind of my childhood and how I reacted to bad games. If I were as familiar with making videos as I am now, I probably would have come up with this character if it wasn't already created. In fact, I think most of us feel that way too. We see James, doing this and realize, what, we could have done this too. And he is absolutely right. It does suck forever. Now, coming up here is Mike Matei as the Joker. Again, another weird costume. But Mike Matei is such a funny guy. You know, I don't think he's ever done anything with James that hasn't been funny. And really, he's the type of guy where you expect him to have his own show because he's so good on camera. But he doesn't, you know. I really think he should have his own show coming up pretty soon. I think that would really be a cool experience. Even though his Joker impression here, it's kind of like, I agree with one fan on YouTube, it's kind of like a cross between Jack Nicholson and Daffy Duck. You know what? I think this Batman Joker right here would have worked better if he said same nerd time, same nerd channel. I think that would have worked better. Well, that's it for the Batman review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. God knows I did. I love these videos. So, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
He's gonna take you back to the past to play this